Race fans of Whittemore Speedway, we say hello and welcome as the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour makes its second trip in 2 years to this track for 4th of July weekend. It's the 5th points-paying race of 2025 as the Stars have gridded on up ahead of the 4th up north 104. Leads them to green as we light the fuse in the 4th up north 104.
Chase Burda did what he wanted to do off the start, picks up that race lead as he takes it into turn 3. Stephen Omen trying to work the high side of Billy Van Meter in 23.
And he's got company because Van Meter's not going to give in. He gets to that left rear quarter panel as Chase Burda starts to scoot away. It's Keegan Sabilo in 4th, that lays back. Wheel to wheel, Dylan Stovall there with Chris Shannon. They continue to fight. Back to the battle for second as Van Meter puts the nose on the bottom. Chase Burda will come to the line, and the caution has been displayed. This is the competition caution. Chase Burda, not a lot of pressure from behind, maybe in the first lap or two. Textbook. Now, what do you do? Underway once more in the 4th up north, 104. Ooh, trying to break even to the line. Burda's gonna squeeze. And Omen just makes lane 2 work. Look at him go up the embankment. Tries to get back on the gas, but nearly goes off the lip. Stephen Omen, a man on a mission. Burda looking to defend, nearly crossed the bow, but Omen opened it up. Oh, in trouble, that's Eddie Van Meter. Debris on the top of turn 1, you saw Eddie Van Meter. It almost looked like for a moment the left front either locked up or he did have a puncture. And all drivers that started this event are still racing with us now. Matt Green in the 4th up north, 104. Top side, Stephen Omen. Oh, the car pushes wide, and Burda's got company in Van Meter. How Stephen Omen made up the ground off turn 4 to take the lead, we may just not know, but he's going to clear Burda to turn 3.
Oh, then Omen pushes way up the hill, opens the bottom again for Burda.
Inches between him and the nose of Chase Burda. The unconventional line is the fastest line for the 45, and Stephen Omen makes multi-groove racing a dream in northern Michigan. He's got the lead, but Burda lays on him to turn 1.
Yeah, Stephen Omen, I think he's pretty happy with how he is through turns 1 and 2 right now. He has not been good through turns 3 and 4 yet, really giving the inside line to Chase Burda down the main straightaway.
Toe-to-toe deeper in the field. We just saw Keegan Sabilo and Jimmy Tucker lay on each other. But back up front, Omen wants it again. Uses the entire racetrack. Try to get back up in front. But Burda, the short way around, just about bested him to the line.
Burda making Stephen Omen work those Hoosier tires up on the top side.
Now the only thing is, every time Omen tries these lines, he's allowing other drivers to see it and maybe learn it. You got Van Meter watching, Chris Shannon in 4th. That is a championship battle. But we continue to watch up front. What Chase Burda has been able to do to stick with Omen. How he's able to make it work. I think everyone's going to be watching back on Racing America and Track TV to figure out how Stephen Omen is getting around Whittemore Speedway. Just behind them, you almost saw a love tap there from Chris Shannon. That's a brand new body on the car after the incident he had at Flat Rock Speedway. Billy Van Meter has been there. Look at the crossover by Omen. Oh, just locked it up to turn 1. He'll lose the time, but it was a valiant effort. Underneath goes Van Meter, but what a move. No one expected the switchback.
Yeah, I think he was trying to. I think Stephen Omen was trying to catch Chase Burda sleeping as he cleared him. But now, like we said, Stephen Omen has problems. He's got Billy Van Meter in the 23 now working his inside.
Well, Burda can breathe, but oh my goodness, it was 8 lead changes between him and Stephen Omen. Omen's got Van Meter in the clutches, and there he is now toe-to-toe. That's the fight for second. Chris Shannon on the scene, filling up the mirror of Billy Van Meter's 23. We're closing into the next comp yellow. Van Meter sideways, he saves it, and that allows Omen to scoot away. Shannon looks for the opportunity, pulls out of the throttle to turn 3. And the caution will wave for the second comp yellow, third caution of the race. This is gonna get really interesting if the rising action we've just seen in this event is as good as it was. Will we continue to see it for the next 52 laps? Let's find out as we're back underway in the 4th up north 104. Omen drifting wide as he's done the last couple of laps. Full send to turns 3 and 4. Does he lead this one? Not able to do it. Burda got him.
Chase Burda just running that bottom line, doing the same thing every lap. You see what happened? He gets into Burda
and Omen
spins him. Omen,
but doesn't hit a thing.
I think Omen has the roof. He's tapping the roof, but I don't think that works here in the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour.
Billy Van Meter's 23. Chris Shannon's 32.
Oh, Van Meter gets a little bit loose. Big run by Shannon on the high side down the back straightaway into turn 3.
He capitalizes, but can he commit to the lead? Van Meter gets into Shannon. Shannon holds on to turn 1. Sabilo to 3rd. Tucker in 4th. Here comes Burda on the outside. 26 laps to go here in the 4th up north 104, and things have changed. You heard Chris Shannon left rear damage. You thought, uh-oh, I hope you don't have a tire rub, and then takes it to the race lead. Billy Van Meter, who has been up front contending, he hasn't stopped. Keegan Sabilo there in 3rd. Chase Burda is back in 4th. Here in the 4th up north 104. Shannon making it work. Van Meter a nose out in front. Just the exit speed the 32 needed to turn 3.
Shannon working hard on the high side, trying to clear Billy Van Meter. Hasn't quite done it yet. If he gets a big run, and he does so now on the back straightaway. There he goes. Still keeps it up high.
But can it arc off? Yes, it does. He's learned from Stephen Omen, and Chris Shannon is back to the race lead.
No quit in the 45 of Stephen Omen. He goes back to where he's at home with, up on that high side. It's the only chance he has with that train on the bottom side. If Stephen Omen wants to make any ground, it's going to be up high.
One more time around Whittemore Speedway. How his career has been up, down, and sideways. Has wanted to win with this series for so long, and will finally be able to do it. Lawton, Michigan's Chris Shannon will come through 3 and 4 for the final time and be a winner in the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour. Shannon wins the 4th up north 104.